Hi, my name is Ashley Bowie.
My name is Nydia, please.
Nice to meet you. Go ahead and have a seat. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
That's good. So did you have trouble finding our location?
No, I came in the summer to visit the campus, so I think I got pretty well acquainted with it.
Oh, that's good. Well, in case you don't know, I am actually the chairperson here at the San Antonio Medical Center, and I basically focus on the PT admissions. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you some questions that are related to the PT program.
Okay.
So the first question is, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a student that just graduated from the University of Texas Pan American with a degree in biology. I do some volunteer hours at Renaissance Hospital during the weekends. I just started in the summer, and even though I only do it in the weekends because I was taking some summer courses, I think that it was very rewarding, and I'm still currently doing it. So.
Oh, excellent.
Yep.
Nice to hear that. So tell me a little bit about your strengths and your weaknesses.
Well, I think my strengths are that I work well with people. I love talking to people, getting to know them. I think that's one of the things that I really liked while I was volunteering, that I would get to know the patients a little bit more. My weaknesses would be that sometimes I think that, like, maybe when I see them, I'll get a little hurt, like, oh man, I don't know, just hearing their stories sometimes. I don't really let it affect me, but I feel like their situations. Yes, sympathy.
Okay. So who or what influenced you to apply to our PT program?
It was actually my friend. When we were in high school, she got hit with an 18-wheeler.
Oh, okay.
And she had to go through a really long time of physical therapy. And we were really close, so I would visit her often. And just seeing her progress through the physical therapy, that's like, she's doing well now. She went back to walking and a lot of things. And so I really liked the outcome of physical therapy, and that's the reason why.
That's a great influential person. So that's the reason why you chose physical therapy, is because of your friend. Okay, excellent. So why should I admit you into our PT program? What makes you, different from the other students that are applying to this program?
I think that I have a real passion for this, and I'm really dedicated in my classes. I love seeing the patients, getting to know them, and I love anatomy itself. I think also when I went into college, even though I liked physical therapy, I thought I wanted to go into medical school. And after getting more into like biology and all those courses, I realized that I really just loved anatomy and the physiology of our body and how it works. And I decided to focus more into physical therapy instead. So
excellent. So if you are accepted into our program, what do you think would be the toughest aspect of your medical education here at San Antonio Medical School?
Well, maybe like the classes. I was looking at the curriculum, and I think maybe neuro would be a little
neuroscience.
Yes, neuroscience.
Yes, neuroscience usually focuses on the brain and stuff like that. That is actually one of our most competitive programs here at the medical center. That's a good answer. Thank you. As a PT student, or if you do get accepted, what do you feel that should be the number one quality for a PT student here at the medical center?
I think that just working very hard to get good grades and get the most you can from the classes, as to be able to apply it when you are actually out in the workforce. That's one of the biggest qualities or biggest things that a student needs. I just feel that because, like, if you don't understand the material, or if you don't really know how the body works, then it's going to be really difficult to actually apply that to your patients.
Exactly. So what traits do you possess as an individual that you are most proud of?
The most proud of, I guess, like personality-wise, or?
Personality, traits, anything in general.
I think the fact that I feel like I'm an easy person to talk to. I feel that I am very friendly, and that's pretty much it. I'm outgoing, so
that's good. That's good to hear. So, during our examination times, a lot of students start stressing out. They don't know what to do. So how would you handle your stress during examination times?
I actually I like studying with peers, because I feel that I focus more. If I study by myself, I do study by myself, but it's mostly like if I need some quiet time in order to read and things like that. But when it comes to exam times, I feel better when you quiz each other or things like that, because there are some things that maybe I don't know that my friend knows, and things like that.
So you prefer group studies in order to for the stress to be, limited?
Yes. Only because I remember, from being in college, you're studying and you get a lot of work done, and then all of a sudden it's like break time, and everybody goes out, has lunch, and it's like it's pretty relieving. So
that's a good way to study, though. That's what we actually require our students to do, is to actually have group studies. So that's also good. You also told me a little bit about your volunteer services. Is there anything else that you would like to add on to that?
Well, when I was in Pan Am, I was a member, or I am a Delta Zeta, and we used to do a lot of community service for that as well. Most of it was like we had Adopt a Highway, cleanups, things like that, but we also had philanthropies, and we raised money to donate to Driscoll Children's Hospital, St. Jude's, and other organizations like that. So I think being able to recruit our girls or to find ways to fundraise money is very it's a little difficult, but it's doable, and you get a lot from learning how to do things like that.
That's good. And I'm going to ask you one question before I ask you last if you have any questions. So how much, if you do get accepted into this program, how much percentage of your time are you willing to anticipate for this program? Are you extremely devoted? Are you, not really motivated? So I don't know if you want to add on to that.
Well, seeing as right now I don't have a job, because I decided that I would like to dedicate most of my time to school. When I was doing my undergraduate studies, I would work and go to school at the same time, so I think I would devote less time to my studies. But now that I don't have a job, and I just want to focus on school, so I think I would be devoting maybe like 70%.
Okay.
Plus leisure and sleep.
Of course, we do need some sleep. So do you have any questions for me? Something I can ask you that you would want to ask? This is your time to go ahead and have an open question.
Well, yes, I was looking through your website, and I saw that you guys didn't have a percent, passing for students, so I just wanted to know what was the percent of students that actually are able to pass the licensure exam.
We do have a pretty high percentage here at San Antonio Medical School. It's very competitive, yes, it is. It's just like any other medical school would be as well. We only take the top students, the students that are willing to be devoted, the students that are willing to make sacrifices, because that's what this university is about. You will not, you have to make sacrifices. You have to do all that in order to, be successful. But I would have to say we do have a pretty good percentage that I can relate to you. And, basically, if you continue to be successful, if you continue to keep succeeding and stuff like that, you would have a good percentage as well as of getting in. But is that anything else, or? Okay, well, thank you for stopping by. It was nice meeting with you. If you are actually a candidate for this program, I'll go ahead and call you in, a week or so, if not in the email. Okay. But thank you. It was nice meeting you. Thank you. You have a good one.
You too.
Thank you. And stop.